A final look at the Traverse City Curling Club from our host city, Traverse City, Michigan. Final day of the 2024 USA Curling Mixed Doubles National Championship. Throughout the course of the week, 16 teams have been competing for the right to represent the United States at the 2024 Mixed Doubles World Championship in Östersund, Sweden. The field has been whittled down to 2 to represent the U.S. Here you see the bracket. Cory, Thiesse, and Korey Dropkin, after defeating Eileen Geving and John Schuster this morning in the semifinals, will take on Becca Hamilton and Matt Hamilton after their victory in an extra end over Taylor Anderson and Ben Richardson. Hear the intros in the background with the teams getting a rousing ovation from a capacity crowd here in the Traverse City Club. There you see Cory, Thiesse, and Korey Dropkin, the defending world champions, looking to repeat as U.S. champions. They will be taking on Becca and Matt Hamilton, the siblings, the 2018 Olympic team. And we will rise now for the playing of the national anthem. Always adds a little more gravitas to the event with the playing of the anthem. Tyler George, joined by USA Curling Chair of the Board, Brett Jackson, resplendent in his suit, ready to go for the post-game activities as well. Brett, thanks for joining us.
No, my pleasure. And these two teams couldn't have taken two different routes to get to the finals. We've got Cory Dropkin and Cory Thiesse, who went undefeated in Pool A, went right through to the semifinals, and then obviously here on the finals. Whereas the Hamiltons were in a four-way tie at the end of Pool Play in Pool B, had to go through a tiebreaker, quarterfinals, semifinals to get here.
Yeah, the Hamiltons actually started this tournament 1-2 and have run the table since then as well. So we know both of them at their best when their backs are against the wall. Former national champions, former Olympic team. And Brett, both these teams have already secured their berth into the Olympic trials for the 2026 Olympics. There's a third-place game going on as well with Eileen Geving and John Schuster taking on Taylor Anderson and Ben Richardson. The winner of that game also secures their spot in the U.S. Olympic trials.
So Matt told me just after the game, the semifinal game this morning, that because they had secured the berth to the Olympic trials, he's like, you know what, everything here is just gravy. We're just going to relax, we're going to have fun, and we're going to, do our best, but they already feel like they've achieved something.
Interesting side note, too, for Matt Hamilton. Their junior world championship that they won, I believe, back in 2009 was in Östersund, Sweden. So this would be a return trip for Matt if they are able to win this national championship game and move on to the Worlds.
Go a little bit,
I will be over there in Östersund for a good part of that event in my World Curling Federation Athlete Commission role. So excited to watch whoever wins this game try to repeat for the U.S. as mixed doubles world champions.
Just one more comment about the road to get here. Someone told me earlier today that Cory and Korey have not even played a full 8-end game yet.
That's correct.
In the tournament. So just absolutely showing their dominance. But both teams have a high pedigree in mixed doubles, obviously with Hamilton's being the 2018 Olympic team. So this should be a great matchup.
First draw from Becca
Got
Hamilton.
T-line.
Okay.
Bounces off of that rock in the back of the forefoot. Always need to
Line.
take an
You
extra
got some-
breath starting
Where is it?
these
Take it to the yellow.
Okay, go
national
then.
championship games.
Go then,
Try
yep.
to cool
Yep.
down, slow the
Yep,
adrenaline.
hard. Yep.
No problem there from Thiesse.
Okay, Core. That's fine.
Positioning to
Freeze
start.
That one?
Yeah, sorry.
I think I missed that one. All good.
Yeah.
Or you just go under? Let's just go under.
It's back. It's behind T.
As we mentioned, Matt and Becca Hamilton in a very odd finish to their semifinal matchup. Tied up, playing the 8th end without hammer. Only rock in play going to
I'm good.
Becca Hamilton's final shot was a rock on the back of the button. Becca made an absolutely perfect freeze. So Taylor Anderson had no choice but to play peel, lose both stones and their shooter, and go to an extra end with a blank. Now, the interesting thing about that is in mixed doubles curling, when you blank an end, you do not retain hammer. It switches over to the other side. So Taylor and Ben then had to go first. Matt and Becca had hammer in the extra end and were able to convert, but just a fantastic draw by Becca to give them a chance and get here. And Taylor really had nothing else. It's the only shot they could make just to get to the extra. So back against the wall in every single way for this Hamilton squad.
And they're wearing it too.
Nice.
They're using it as a badge of honor. They're using it as motivation that they feel like
Where?
they've earned their spot in the final.
Top 4.
And
Yeah, you got room.
Okay.
are motivated to try to really pull this thing out
Great.
Still
against
running,
the
still
defending
running.
world
Okay.
champions.
Here it goes. Here it goes. Still got a curl.
In turn,
Still got a
freeze
curl.
attempt
Mine's
from
getting good,
Cory
though.
Dropkin.
Nice.
Cory is really,
Nice.
I
Very
think,
nice.
in
Great, wait.
almost anybody's estimation from
5-3.
Yeah. Great.
watching
Yeah.
throughout this season, I believe
Freeze
has
in
been
the
the
corner,
best
inside corner,
player
that
in the
was
United
fine.
States
Okay.
I honestly like
this
top
year, and I
12.
think you could make an argument on the
Same.
same side for Cory Christensen. I had to get that one in for Linda right away. She loves when the maiden name is mentioned.
25.
Sorry, Sam. Cory Thiesse has just been so good the last couple
Top
of
12.
years.
Okay, top 12 is great.
And these two have been so consistent. There's a reason why you play an entire tournament without playing a complete game. I don't think I've ever seen that in a national championship at any level.
Top 8.
Whoa, nothing. Nothing.
Cory Thiesse, obviously the
Nice freeze, man.
now reigning women's 2024 national champion, right? Heading to Nova Scotia for the women's world championship. And then obviously both Matt and Becca are also 2024 men's and women's national champions. So, you really can't script this any better.
Oh, you're saying
Dropkin also an eyelash
Like
away
here?
from joining them in that, losing the
Be
national
here more.
final in a very tightly contested matchup against John Schuster.
A little less.
And another title here for Cory, I'm sure, would help salve those wounds. Cory playing the in-turn around the guard,
Close.
trying to move these around a little
Yep.
bit now.
Whoa, whoa,
Weight's
whoa.
good.
Whoa.
Stack
whoa.
of stones in the forefoot, so
Close.
common in the mixed doubles
Yeah.
game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curl, curl, curl. Hard curl. Go, 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 go. You gotta go.
Wanted to move that yellow stone a little farther than that. Now a pocket
Same
available
weight you just threw, kind of.
for Matt Hamilton. Heard Becca say same weight. Love to just tuck one in on top of that red stone.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you that Cory's, if not the best, certainly in the conversation of the best curler in the United States right now. And I don't think there's another person out there who is more suited, has all the tools to be a top mixed doubles player than Cory. He just has every single thing you need to be an outstanding mixed doubles player, and obviously his record shows how much he excels.
Yeah, I think
I don't
that
know
rock
if it
picked
picked or
on
what it
Matt.
did, but
I haven't
It
seen a
wasn't
rock turn
cool.
over like that on that line.
Yep.
Sorry.
That's a bad break.
Jeez.
We play this ever?
Yeah. Or do you ever just do this?
We can do that for now.
This is your,
Yep. Otherwise, we could also try to do this to get to the inside here
yeah.
and roll off
Well,
right
it's
there.
over buried, I think.
Yep.
Whatever you're seeing. That looks really hard to me.
Okay.
I don't know if I love it.
I'm okay doing this and rolling off a little bit. Like back line.
On this one,
Yeah, back line or whatever
Okay.
you're looking at. Whatever you think. Space.
yeah, I like space.
So hair last.
Of the shots available, I think this tap back, yellow onto
Whoa.
red is probably
Whoa,
the
heavy.
safest and
Okay,
easiest
easy then.
shot
Whoa,
to do.
whoa, whoa.
Hack.
What you
Curl.
have to be worried about
Gotta
is
curl
if you
really
overcook
hard.
it just a little bit, it can just go through right through the
Whoa,
button
straight.
onto
No,
the back,
no,
and
curl.
yellow
Keep
will still
curling
be
it.
shot.
Curl, curl, curl.
It'll certainly get
Curl,
caught
curl,
by
curl,
that
go.
red, but it won't have as much of the button. Oh, wow, look at that.
Just feathers that
Korey.
stone.
That's right.
They've moved it twice. It's still not far enough to get it out of count.
Well,
Let's think about this. If we guard this red, or this yellow,
Yeah.
they cannot get more than one, right? I mean, this is sets up to steal it too, but there's still a good chance they just play tap. You know what I mean?
Do you like the guard?
I just kind of feel like they can't do anything over here, right? All they can do is draw for one, and we're shot. If you guard this side, they have a tough shot.
Okay.
Let's just guard it.
Okay. Do you like the diamond?
Looks like Matt and Beck are
like
just
the
going to
diamond?
guard.
Inside edge of it. Two.
You don't really like the angles for coming into the house again. Sitting one right now. Final stone for their team in the first end. Becca Hamilton
Mine's
playing
right.
the out turn.
Where is it? Careful. Where is it?
Two.
Leave it. Leave it. Let it die. It looks like a 3. Sit. Sit.
Wanting this to sit. They don't want it to carry into the
One more.
house.
Okay.
Matt
I'm
trying to
just gonna run that
finish so
straight
there's
back.
no little run in too.
your choice.
It looks like
That was the right play, Beck.
they could still nose that stone.
You think it's for 2?
Yeah, very possibly.
Okay.
I think you throw whatever you see.
I don't care. I'm good with either. How thin is this?
I mean, you hit what you see, it's good.
Okay.
The red is basically hit half a rock. The yellow is, you hit nose to 3/4 high.
So trying to hit the yellow rock. that's
So I like
on the
whatever you
right
like
side,
throwing.
Center line, trying to drive it straight back.
I mean, if you think we can make this for 2, I'm okay with
Yellow
that.
rocks will
Out
push
turn
the
firm
outturn.
weight. Out turn firm weight.
Yeah.
You can make this with just about
Like
any
just
weight.
outside of nose.
Yeah.
They feel like playing a little more
You're
weight
good.
Yeah.
takes the margin
Korey.
for error out of play.
You're on nose.
Final stone, first end of the national final.
Mean. Whoa. Whoa.
Cory Thiesse,
Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Curl. Curl.
Real
Curl.
One yellow.
oh, just feathers by, so that shot for 2 does not go their way and ends up being a steal of 1 for Matt and Becca Hamilton in the first end, going up 1-0 of our national championship game.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
Again, our other game going on over on sheet C for the bronze medal and the other berth in the Olympic trials. Geving and Schuster, Anderson, Richardson just about to start their second end. Looks as though
I think it looks like yellow
score
scored
of
one.
one for whoever's yellow. So Becca Hamilton, first stone, second end. 1-0 lead for the Hamiltons.
Line's good. It's up to you. Wait, looks like it's pretty close. Where is it?
It's top 4.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And Brett, unfortunate for us in the booth, they do not have the final on
No.
sheet C,
Wait.
where I personally have watched 15 games this week.
Sorry, Beck.
So you get a pretty good read on that after that many
shot.
games. Kind of a
We're
guess
still shot.
on other sheets.
Okay.
Don't get to look as
Half of the
smart
4 foot's really good here.
with seeing
Yep.
the sheet that many
Outside.
times, but we'll pick
Yeah,
it up the
outturn,
best we
I
can.
think we're running a 15 here.
Yeah.
TC playing same outturn side.
How's line?
Line's good.
We've got Max.
Okay,
Well, the
easy
outturn
then.
side or the
Only
right
line.
side as you're throwing,
Back 4.
going away from the glass
Ryan.
seemed to be a little straighter, and so we'll see if that makes sense on coming back, which would be the in-turn side or the left side of the sheet as you're throwing.
Sit.
Not a lot of curl there.
Okay, Korey.
Just a little bit of finish to the top of the button.
No
Good
grip.
position.
48.
Is it this turn and try and get the nose?
Yeah.
Straight is a relative term. There's a lot of people who play in clubs who maybe curl 1 or 2 feet total for draw shots. But at a national championship, the players expect 4 to 5 feet of curl with heavy rotation being thrown on all their shots, and so they've got to adjust, and they will.
Matt playing the outturn as well.
Back line, back
Had a
8.
good look at this line from the last 2 shots.
Back 8.
Close. Yep.
Should curl on this line.
Back line.
Curl.
Plenty of weight though.
Curl. Curl.
Trying to get to at least a good piece of that stone. Bumps one of the reds to the back of the 8-foot.
Okay.
Do you like that?
What kind of weight are you throwing?
10?
Okay.
So Corey Thiesse's first instinct was to just draw to the 8-foot or 4-foot. Certainly the easiest shot available, but is deferring to a
Close.
partner. Corey, if Corey's feeling a shot, I
Nice.
think she's just going to defer to him and say,
Curl.
"Okay, go for it, man. If this is the shot you
Whoa.
want to throw, it's all yours."
Whoa, straight. Whoa, curl. Go, go, go.
It was pretty much on the nose of that second rock the whole way in from just outside the hog.
Just need to tighten up, you guys.
TC was trying to figure out exactly which way they could go with it.
You like going the same way you know? Or do you
That
want
yellow stone biting
doing
in the
it
back of the
practice.
4-foot.
I can
Sitting
throw this
second.
turn that I just threw. Because if we chop the red, it's
But
okay.
getting a little lonely
A lot of good
without hammer.
results.
Okay.
I know the line here.
All right.
Matt would really like to get another stone in. A freeze would get them out of danger for the
22.
time
Big
being.
ad.
Yep. T.
Clean.
And Brett, something that TC and Dropkin are so good at, just
Gotta
that
curl a little
constant
bit. So
pressure,
easy.
especially with
there.
hammer,
It's got to curl.
making you look
Any
at a
wick?
bunch of
How much
points.
is it?
Back 8.
By the time you get down to your last
Back
couple
over.
shots,
Yep.
you know if there's
Yep.
even a half
Whoa.
miss, there's a chance you could give up a 3 or
plan,
4. Oh, nice
Good.
call
Way to be
by
ready on it.
Hamilton to redirect there.
Way to be ready on it.
You think?
Initial thought was making this, but
Okay.
we can make this first if we'd like. He's gonna come off of it next.
What are you doing?
I think we play off the red.
This?
Yeah, why don't you come sweet?
Okay.
So Dropkin wants to play off of their own stone. Got to catch it pretty thin. in order to not lose your own back red stones. But believes that's the best way to get that rock out of the 4-foot. The thinner the better on this shot.
Out turn.
Okay.
It's actually playing the out. Thought they might play the in turn to
It's
get
like
it to
firm
kick
weight.
backwards a little more. Korey does prefer the out on these shots. Not that either one is a weakness, but just a comfort zone thing.
Whoa. Close. Yes. Whoa.
As thin as he possibly can
Yep,
would be
yep, yep, yep,
best
yep.
case scenario.
Hard.
Oh, look at that.
I'm already up.
What
Great
a shot by
Korey
Dropkin.
Hey,
All the reds are still in the house.
not see that happening either.
Well,
What turn?
the one they ticked. Yeah, no, all the reds are still in the house, and there's no backing behind the 4-foot, behind the guard.
Even Matt Hamilton impressed with that effort. And those rocks spread out now, too. A couple doubles available.
Didn't see him spilling around like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of a bonus there, Brett. I mean, that was always there, but so precise to get it to pinball off for the second rock.
Whoa.
Now important
Whoa.
double
Yep.
attempt from Matt Hamilton.
Hard. Good.
Will that redstone get out? Yeah, well done by Matt.
10.
And that's such an important
10-5.
shot, Brett, after one's made like that on you, to come back, make one of your own. Now, unlikely it'd be more than a 2 for Thiesse and Dropkin. It's a big shot by Matt.
Honestly, I'm just in awe of the excellent shot making. You can.
Is that
you
why
can
you're
tell
quiet there?
You can tell that these are just some of the best players in the country.
Easy. Clean.
good.
Yep.
We might have to dock your pay then.
Yep.
Jeez.
Hard. Hard.
Impressive
Hard,
game
you
thus
gotta go.
far.
Hard.
Dropkin holding the line with that sweep.
Good.
Scrub. Nice throw.
So maybe a chance now for Becca Hamilton to play soft hit, hack your hearing, roll under the center and make this too difficult for Cory Thiesse.
There he was.
It will be in the back of the 4-foot if the roll is made, so there's enough space regardless of where they roll to in order to dig it out for a second point.
I like hack edge 4-foot.
Yep.
So stick around first, roll second. Becca Hamilton's final stone for her team. Second end of action, national championship game.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Just
Curl it.
running right now, needs to turn over.
Good throw back.
It's going to roll off the ring, so it'll
that
be a
board?
free look
Yeah.
for Thiesse. Can pick whatever path she'd like to throw for this second point.
Did it
We
matter?
got quick clickers on our
Sellout
monitor.
crowd, as you can see people filling up
All
the
right,
bleachers
so I'll throw that
behind
out
the
too.
glass.
Out turn. Sounds good.
Wonderful turnout this week
15.
from the people of Traverse City in this new curling club that opened a year ago, January.
And after Korey made that double, the 2 yellow rocks, and kept all the 3 reds in, and then Matt went back with the double, a 2 was very likely for Korey and Korey. So
You're
Korey,
okay.
Thiesse,
You're fine.
just making that ho-hum draw.
Good core.
Dropkin just valeting this one into the 4-foot. Always good to hit the button, even when you only need the 12s. They do get their 2 and take a 2-1 lead after 2 ends of play. And one last time for the week,
Which one?
I'd like to thank Steve's Curling Supplies. Steve's is America's #1 curling equipment supplier for over 50 years. They are proud to support USA Curling. No matter your skill level or budget, they have all of the top products from the most popular brands in the sport. Right now, you can save $10 on any purchase of $100 or more when you use the code USACurling10 at checkout. Visit us at stevescurling.com for all your curling needs. Over on sheet C, a single in the first for Taylor Anderson and Ben Richardson. Gives them a 1-0 lead over Eileen Geving and John Schuster. They're just setting up the stones for the third. We'll keep the updates going on that game as well for you, but our feature sheet here at this 2024 mixed doubles
Similar?
USA Curling
It's a
National
little nicer this
Championship.
Quarter-ish.
The defending world
Quarter to
champions,
third.
Cory Thiesse and Cory Dropkin, leading Matt and Becca Hamilton 2-1 after 2 ends of play. Very strong play from both teams so far. Tyler George joined by USA Curling
Like it.
chair of the board, Brett Jackson.
Mine's okay.
Brett had to rush in and get his suit on before he came into the
Where?
booth. I don't know if he thought we're going to be on camera,
Back for it,
but we're back in our cavern here watching
Trying.
on
Easy for
the
life.
monitors.
No,
And yes,
never.
Brett, I know you need to be fancy for the post-game activities too, but
No.
we thank you for rushing in, getting all jazzed up, and joining us here in the booth one more time.
Okay, Cor.
Yeah, happy to do it. So far, this has been the game that has lived up to the billing, right? Excellent shot making by both sides. Really competitive back and forth, and
4-5. Feels there.
just so glad it ended up this way.
Back 4.
Whoa. Whoa.
In turn,
Back four.
draw from Becca Hamilton.
Back 4.
Okay, whoa. Whoa.
Becca wasn't real pleased with her play in the semifinal matchup against Taylor Anderson and Ben Richardson, but
Good sweep,
she
Matt.
made the one that counted, that last freeze in the 8th end that got them to the extra end. Playing very well thus far.
What's the hair last?
That's a great shot right there. Not only is it on the button, but it bumped both the red and the yellow back a little bit and opened up the red for removal. So the angles are great for the Hamiltons right now for multiple point end.
Left room. Easy for line right now.
Okay, top 8.
Okay. Still got a curl. Really running.
Okay. I like
Thiesse
it.
and Dropkin
curl
wearing
it.
their Columbia curling kits, sponsor for USA
Curling it.
Curling. All national team athletes outfitted with that gear. Columbia's been a
There.
wonderful addition over the last few
Come
years
on.
to the USA Curling stable. Hopefully a partnership that will continue for years to come, Brett.
Outturned.
Yeah, no, we're really pleased with Columbia sponsorship, and just to let everyone know, it's not just the athletes that can have the great Columbia gear for USA Curling. I will. Tyler's wearing his.
Five,
I'll
six.
just make a plug that Dean would want us to have is you can go to our shop at usacurling.org
That's good.
website and pick all of the gear that's available and get it shipped right to your house.
Whoa. Whoa.
For those of you who are members of USA Curling, you also have a discount code as part of your membership that gets you a little bit of a discount off of anything bought at the USA Curling store.
Hamilton's out-turn draw
Okay.
nestles into the side of the button on their own.
Want to pound this?
Yeah.
Clear all 3 of these?
Yeah.
Or if we just want to go like this for
That
now.
was my first thought. Kind of
Okay.
like.
I just want to kick
to
it
the
far enough
inside.
so that this guy has an opportunity later to go.
Yep. What kind of weight are you thinking?
Back line.
Okay.
I like this call here from Dropkin and
This was
Thiesse.
straight 2 ends
Again,
go.
the-
Right?
But I thought
the
I was a bit
initial
too positive with
inclination.
it.
Yeah, and that was like hack.
Would be just to hammer the outside of your own red and lose all 3 yellows, but maybe not as good of an opportunity. You lose your own red behind it too. Maybe not as good of an opportunity to score or to limit your opponent if they don't all go. So thinking if they just tap these stones around, they can sit in the pocket and make the Hamiltons have to waste at least
Close.
1 stone
Back line.
unlocking those
Back
rocks
line.
Close.
and try to score a multiple point end.
Yeah, I
Curl.
think the key to this is keeping that red rock on top of the yellow
Hard,
in a
yep.
great position and not rolling
Hard.
away.
Hard. Keep going. Go, go, go,
This
go,
line
go.
has run
Hard,
really
hard,
straight
hard.
all game. Under curls, rolls away, so maybe a little bit of danger now.
Yeah, they're cornering on that
Like it.
red rock in the
Round to it.
top of
Yeah.
the 8-foot, or even into nestled right in between those 2 yellows. It'd be really difficult to move that later on in the end.
Problem is, he's always going to want to play off his red.
Yeah, that red.
Huh?
Yeah, the
get
side
in
red
there.
there. Yeah.
I don't know what the shot is. if he does.
$409. A little more weight.
So out-turn freeze attempt
I think it's a
for
hair
Matt
more high
Hamilton.
T.
Mine's better. Don't clean. Don't clean.
Don't clean.
No, you're gonna have to go on the curl side.
Coming down.
If anything, it's curl.
Just trying to sit on top of that red stone in the top of the
touch the red.
fours. Looks like it's a little heavy under curling and sits in that pocket. We'll see how much they can see of that yellow stone that Hamilton just threw. If it's accessible to clear 2 of those yellows.
We just make this and make these 2 go?
Yeah.
Or is it ever
But then
make
you
these
lose.
2, or is it make these 2 go?
Yeah. These 2?
Yeah. What if we just nose tap it where it is right now?
This?
Yeah,
Yeah, and get this one to here.
yeah.
Okay. Throw a little less than your last.
I think it's back 8, back 12 still.
Yeah. Well,
So
your
they don't
last
believe
one
they
was
can
probably space.
Clear 2
Use
stones.
the same ice with less weight.
At least not at an angle that
Here,
helps
Les.
them. So they're just going to tap these around, try to sit in front of a pocket of yellow stones. So just back 8 type of weight. Want to move that higher yellow stone on the button back to even with the other.
Easy.
Sit right next to it.
Close.
Sit on top
Back
of it.
Where?
Back
Yep.
eight.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, curl.
Brett, this line is
Whoa,
running
close.
really straight here.
Yeah, incredibly straight. Anything with weight
Hard curl.
just runs,
Hard.
runs.
Hard, 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 hard,
And
hard,
this
hard,
is,
hard.
like as you said, backline maybe. But getting that yellow off of the button actually unlocks that red that's in the top of the
I mean, it
forefoot.
doesn't really matter. We just got to get this out.
And that may be a bit of a problem for
Gotta get
Corey and
this out
Corey.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, the one saving grace for Thiesse and Dropkin is the in-off that Matt's looking at playing. The first rock they're hitting will come off of the red stone on the side of the 8-foot into the yellows and may clear at least one if they play this with weight, which they probably have to. At least one of those red stones.
Yep.
Whoa! Whoa! Curl!
See how many of the yellows spill.
That's fine.
That's a really good result.
All right,
Now the
so
problem
there,
for Cory and Korey
Yeah.
is they have to play off their own stone
Ooh, with weight.
to roll in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it's just this.
But that yellow rock at the top
Sir?
of the forefoot is
Like
in a
this?
commanding
Okay.
position. No
I
matter
think the
where
perfect spot
this red rock goes,
is a third.
that yellow rock's going to be able to
Peel,
go back and
intern.
get it.
Thinking here.
Yeah, they're playing
Yeah,
peel.
let's talk about it down here.
They could also just play an
I don't think it'll be
intern
quite as straight
freeze
as this side.
because that red
Okay.
stone is a
But-
stopper
Just inside
on the
nose.
side of the forefoot.
Yep.
If they play the
I
intern
think that's
freeze
pretty
on that
close.
rock on the button, that slash that you talked about, Brett,
Key
would just
ingredient
shoot
is
it
hitting
directly
the
into
inside.
their own rock. So I'm not
Top
sure
of
that
rock's
they
okay.
They wouldn't go too far.
I mean,
You're
it
absolutely
looked
right.
Third is
that.
perfect.
playing peel is very dangerous here.
You got it, Core.
Cory Thiesse, final stone for her team. In the third end, trying to get out of a jam.
Whoa. 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 Curl. Whoa, whoa. Straight. Straight. Hard.
Got it, girl.
Oh, really good shot.
Good shot.
I
Damn,
don't
you're good.
think there's a shot
Think
to
you can get
clear
to
both
nose, is
reds.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think there is. I think there is a shot for 2, but it's tough because of that yellow that's hanging out in the back of the forefoot, just
Boy,
biting
that's-
in the back.
That's so
I don't know,
good
what do you
from
like the
Thiesse
most?
in a huge spot.
This is for
Great
one.
shot.
Okay. Can I get 2 if I tap this to nose
Huh?
or no? Can I get 2 with nose here or no?
I mean, if you don't and you tap it to here, it's not good. It's 1 for them.
What if I peel this here?
I mean,
Would it go? No.
potentially. No, like, you'd almost have to graze it and hope the shooter touches it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just no angle to play that shot. Corey's just.
I mean, if
ended
you
up
wanted
in
to
a
get
perfect
nasty
spot.
with it, you throw the run like,
It's a little risky.
Super risky.
I don't think you're
What do you
doing
like the
that
best?
right now.
I mean, top for one's the easiest shot.
Okay.
Or like the peel through here if you like it better. If you think the peel's easier, it's for one. You're never touching this, but you
Okay.
can peel
I
it
think
right
I
through
just
this
like
hole.
the tap then. Tap.
Okay.
Really remarkable with where those rocks were lined
I
up,
needed to
Brett,
kick that one
they
over.
made
I just
something
missed my
that gave
shot.
the Hamlins no shot for
If I
two,
make
no
my last
realistic
one there,
shot.
they have a tough time scoring or keeping us from scoring.
Yeah. So do you like inside edge of that red rock or outside edge of it?
Which one?
The one by the diamond?
I like
Outside edge of it?
I like edge 8. Or like a little bit outside of the one on
Playing
edge
the out-turn tap for one. After all that, Becca Hamlin, final stone of the third end against 1
Feels
point.
good.
Mine's good.
I like the weight in the line.
Whoa,
That's
Becca's
good.
Really running.
It's
Careful.
really good.
I was actually
Whoa!
surprised to hear that they're going to be using outside
Whoa,
edge of
we're
8
not on it.
as their target.
Now still
Careful.
needs to curl. Now it's trying.
Hard, Matt.
Matt getting it
Hard,
to move a
yes.
little bit. Just arrow
One.
straight on that line. I mean, that's a good throw from Becca, but
Said
Rock's
careful. I
just
thought
not
I meant-
curling over there.
One red.
You said careful.
So it
I
is
don't
a
wanna
steal.
So sorry.
I was curling it. It's okay.
3-1 now. Thiesse and
Right.
Dropkin dodge a bullet and lead after 3 ends.
We had a good opportunity.
And with the third end break, we'll tell you about Warm Room Hero. Warm Room Hero is more than just software. They're curlers, dedicated to building long-term relationships with your club. Warm Room Hero provides continuous support to ensure your website exceeds your members' expectations. Check out Warm Room Hero today at curling.club. That's Warm Room Hero at curling.club. Our bronze medal game over on sheet C, Geving and Schuster. A 2-0 lead in the third end. They're just starting the fourth. Looks as though that may be a 3-0 lead now.
It's running.
We'll see if we
I
can
don't
get an
mind
update
it.
in a minute.
Needs
But
to curl. Needs to curl.
Okay.
No,
Cory
no,
Dropkin
No, no, no.
sweeping this first stone from Cory Thiesse with a 3-1 lead. For a good portion of that
Hey, Cory.
third end, looked as though Matt and Becca Hamlin could score a
okay
bunch,
this way?
maybe 3
Sure.
or 4,
You know the line.
and a couple of
frozen
great
to it
shots
or
finishing
inside?
off the end. Cory
I want
Thiesse's
to be
final
top 4
stone
button.
could not have been made any better and forced Matt and Becca into a tough tap for a single. Ended up under
Same as
curling.
your last shot, 20.
We are at
How's
3-1
he at?
TC
and
Dropkin leading.
Pretty nice right now.
here in the fourth.
You could hear a
Like
little
the
bit of
way.
frustration from Cory Thiesse with that shot. She
Yep,
definitely
looks
wants
like,
to keep that
looks
above
like.
the tee line.
Hurry.
It is still sitting shot,
Yep.
which is not terrible,
Stay on it,
but
Matt. Hurry.
It's there.
Keep curling.
she would have liked
Whoa.
to just be in a more a position of power where you could really use that rock later in the end,
Try back.
as opposed to
Doesn't
giving
move
backing
there.
to your opponent.
Huh?
This
I
is
think
rude.
on their yellow's good.
Back here?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? Here?
Should be close.
A little surprised they're drawing to the back one here as opposed to the higher Yellowstone.
It is possible in the back of his mind, if this one does curl, then there's a potential
okay.
that you could
Okay.
corner on the
Where?
yellow that was
Little
just
bit on
thrown
the
by the
backside.
Hamiltons if it
Okay.
comes over.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh, stay close.
It's a little
This
bump on
one-
the yellow.
Well,
Definitely
stay
running, though.
close. It's curling now.
Don't want to.
Okay.
Plenty of weight on this one. It's going to tap that yellow stone back. So some separation.
I think I want to be all the way to the pot.
That's what you
unless
want,
we're
Brett,
over curl.
as the team with hammer. The more times
like
you're able to
just
lock
next to the
stones
yellow?
on,
Yeah.
usually your opponent has to waste a shot bumping them around to try to unlock them to make those other stones
It's
count.
just edge 8.
So with a little extra space, that also gives you more scoring
I
space
get
too.
you. Let's go, Matt.
To try to get a 2 or 3.
Well, you heard a great comment by Matt here. He wants to put his above the tee line so that if it is tapped back, it's still likely
I
to
added.
be shot on the
It's
button
all there,
with
back.
backing,
Wow.
as opposed to if it goes right to it, there might be room on top to come and sit
Well,
and
it's
almost
curl,
cover
if
the pin.
anything. Oh my gosh, it's got a curl mile.
Again, running straight and almost getting straighter as the game goes. And it's so hard to
stupid.
adjust when it's running
Man,
that
I
straight,
am
because the
not
closer you get to the
idiot.
center line,
I
the
think
more
so.
concerned
Same
you are
ice, just less
that
weight.
rocks are actually going to turn over and curl. So where is that break point they're trying to figure out now? Matt with some choice words for himself right now. Now Dropkin with the
Nice,
opportunity
nice.
to freeze in that pocket. This is a key shot
There.
for this end.
Better, T-line.
It's running.
With more
It's
curl,
running.
a lot
Whoa.
of weight comes off
Whoa,
the
it's
rock.
really running.
And I think because
Needs
the,
to curl.
the rocks are
Really has to curl.
not curling as much, they're maintaining their speed more
Yep. Go, go, go,
than
go,
they
go,
had
go,
been
go, go.
earlier in the week.
And neither team able to find it right now
Display
with
now.
these freezes.
Hey.
But Matt can find it right here, right?
Well, this one is the easiest one yet for either of them, because you have that stopper
way
with
on.
that red that you can roll in and still be above the
Same
tee
way
line.
through.
Yeah, kind of. I love
Yeah,
the
even if he
top.
threw the same weight as he did with the last shot, just tighten up the broom, he would be able to kind of rub off that red rock, push it back behind the tee line, and sit in a great spot in the top of the button.
404.
Hey,
Similar weight.
oh, just wait on it. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. Close.
Trying to get one to
Yep.
curl enough. This one now
Whoa,
turning
whoa.
a little.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa.
This looks pretty good. Good shot from Matt. Good angles on those two. Somebody found a way in.
Ugh.
Because it's staggered
Okay.
above the other yellow rock,
Risky.
there's
Yeah,
not
it
like a
is.
slash double to get him out.
What if we just did this?
Okay.
Out turn. Why don't you come get a time for me?
Sure.
The good thing for
And if we
Matt
just
is
nose
if there's a
tap the
shot
outside
he
one,
can
it's
get to
not
curl,
audible.
Okay.
it's an
I like that.
in-turn close to the center of the sheet.
I think giving 2's okay here.
Seen quite a few of them.
We just can't be given 3 or 4. What did you take for ice?
Like a quarter.
Okay, I'm gonna take
I think you
edge,
could take. Yeah. Yeah.
like back.
It's quite
Back tee
nice
weight.
here. It's probably like a
Back
14.9.
tee, the call.
15.
Sure.
Looking for a 14.9, Dropkin says.
19.
Okay.
Looked nice and positive though.
How's line?
You got a little room.
Okay.
See if this side runs as straight
like
as
it.
the other one
Still
has.
got room. Always curl. Curl. Yep. Keep curling it. Go.
14.7 should be there.
Definitely in the ballpark for what he was looking for. And
Okay,
to put it
pretty
right
good.
in the middle that was an excellent shot. But Matt still has a chance to sink one right between the two yellows, which would be really, really difficult to remove.
He's not going to be able to
Not
get
a
more than one out.
great result there. Needed to curl. It needed to curl a little less as it made contact
gotta
with the
throw
higher
better
one
weight.
first, and that's what made it kick
What?
sideways,
better
back
weight.
out towards the open. So
Once we're by that guard, if we
another
can chip the
opportunity for Hamilton to try to get inside into that pocket.
Okay.
Really put the clamps down on Thiesse and Dropkin.
426.
Okay, go ahead.
26?
Switch.
And this one really important to get in
Switch.
there because there is a slash
Switch.
now for Thiesse on that rock that Dropkin
Whoa.
just threw.
Weight's close.
Starting to
Whoa.
curl
I think
again.
it's also important that he doesn't push
It's got a curl.
any of the yellows back.
Got a curl.
Let's try to keep it right there. That's
Feel
an
it.
excellent
Yeah.
shot.
Yep.
Yeah, needed to go a
It'd be
little
great if they
farther.
hit this
a little bit.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can slash into that
So,
pocket,
great
but
here. But, I mean, half a rock's
how many will
okay.
go?
Okay, but ideally like a third.
Yeah.
I think that the two on the right side of the center line will both get moving pretty good. But you got to catch this pretty thin. So it's
Whatever you
not
can do
going to have a ton of
accurately, like,
momentum when it hits
still
that
wait
first
here.
stone.
Half a rock is pro side.
If you were putting a broom on
Third
this,
is
Tyler,
great.
Since obviously Corey's
Didn't get overly
sweeping,
much here.
Corey
rock.
Dropkin sweeping for Corey Thiesse, you
Yeah,
pretty
I
much
think
put
that's
this right where you want to hit it, given how
got it,
what
Corey.
we're seeing from the ice today.
I can't imagine that it's going to curl. If anything, maybe fall back. So Thiesse's final stone in the fourth.
Whoa, close. Whoa.
Looking to hit a third to a
Whoa.
half.
Whoa. Yep, straight.
Gosh, nice shot.
Settles into the pocket, really well done. Thiesse with
This.
Yeah, she's
Comes up and
putting
all
her
around.
cape on for these last shots with a ton of trouble in both ends. And again, ends up in a perfect
Like if
spot.
you paper it,
Should I try it?
That's just so good.
normal.
Sing and peel. Is it risky?
It's not risky. It's
seen
just
the-
you don't
Hitting-
need to throw
you'd have
more
to hit
than
this really hard, but do you think there's a shot to have it
like you could
pop
throw
up,
hack.
like go off the
Okay.
one in the back, the red in the back of the forefoot?
You just gotta
and
hit
pop back
literally
up
nothing.
to get to the pin. I mean, there's really nothing else
Okay,
there.
I'll throw
To quote Tony Romo,
Board.
I don't know, Jim.
board.
But I just don't see, just pushing
you
the
can
yellow
like
that's on the side of the
board?
forefoot or on the button. I
Like-
just don't
I
see
don't
that
know,
getting
Beck.
getting shot.
I don't know.
You can thin it to get shot. It'll kick
don't
up
know.
to
Maybe middle
at
of the
least
red
get
rock,
one
or weight.
probably, I think.
Right.
But
No, that's
it's
what I'm
not
talking
moving
about.
that other red.
Totally agree. Yeah. But I think you have to come off the back red in order to get that kick to come up and sit shot.
So final stone of the first half of this game.
Yep. Yep.
Becca Hamilton trying to slash this
Curl it.
in for a possible
Curl it.
single.
Curl it.
Needs the curl to make
This is
contact.
close.
Shot back.
Oh, what a shot. Is it good enough?
I don't know. Not sure it's here.
Looks like yellow from here.
Depends which eye look at it with.
Yeah, I think if you square up the striking bands, it looks like yellow to
that's
me.
a-
But
You had to be so thin to get
So
it at that angle. What a great shot
Yep.
from Becca.
One yellow. Good shot.
shot Becca.
Corey agrees. It is one yellow.
One yellow.
Great shot by Becca.
So at the break, score now, TC and Dropkin 3-2 over the Hamiltons. And with the fourth end break, we're halfway through. It's time for the Broomfitters break. Broomfitters.com is the place for good curling gear and fast shipping on everything curling. For a limited time, take 10% off your first order with the code USA. Visit broomfitters.com.
Asking the hard-hitting questions that you want to hear. Welcome to On the Couch with Scott Strauss.
Welcome to Conversations on the Couch with Scott Strauss here at the Fourth End Break. Today we have Dean Gemmell, CEO of USA Curling. Dean, welcome.
Hey, thanks, Scott. It's a pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be at the club. So really enjoying ourselves.
Kind of just give me a elaborate, like, where do you see the state of USA Curling right now?
So I think we've made a lot of good progress. I think we still have a lot of work to do.
1 hour later.
And ideally get curling on television regularly in the United States.
Wonderful. Let's get into some little tougher questions.
Sure.
Is water wet?
Yes.
Yes. Really? Okay, fair.
Was this between two ferns now?
Could be, right? To dig a little deeper, like, would you consider a hot dog a sandwich?
No, I do not consider a hot dog a sandwich. I think because the dog is exposed on the top and from the sides.
But it's between two pieces of bread.
Yeah, but it's in a different position.
Well, let's just agree to disagree. Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
Really?
I do not believe in ghosts.
Now I understand you drive a pickup?
I do drive a pickup.
And the lease is coming up?
Yes.
So the question is with the new pickup, are you going to go EV pickup, or are you going to go gas-powered pickup, going V8 pickup? Tell me about the next pickup you're
My
buying.
big problem is my wife doesn't want another pickup, Scott, so I might have to put myself in some sort of little dorky SUV.
Okay, so we're going to be a
Pretty
minivan
sad.
guy.
It's pretty
No
sad.
problem.
Yeah.
So I did a little Googling.
Okay.
Dean Gemmell.
You gave it a goog.
We did. Comedian.
Yes, you may not know that from my answer so far, but yes, I did.
So let's
do
go
stand-up
ahead.
comedy.
Let's go ahead, cut, and let's see that clip of Dean Gemmell as a comedian out of the New York Comedy Club.
That is alarming that that's been discovered.
Okay, we're gonna cut to that. That'll be on the green screen right behind us. That's why we have it there. And sort of come back. So pretend you just watched that
Okay.
with us. So tell me a little bit about what we just saw.
I don't know which clip you saw. Well, I don't know. Which clip was it?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't have it yet.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to be able to find it either. So
Yeah.
good luck with that.
Well, hey guys, we just want to say thanks to play along here with Dean Gemmell, CEO of USA Curling, and for the Fourth End Break, have some fun, enjoy the games, guys.
Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
All right. Like locking
Sixth
it?
end, except in mixed doubles, it's not.
Coming back out of the break here,
You know what I mean?
our national championship matchup.
Yeah.
Cory Thiesse, Cory Dropkin, leading 3-2 over Matt and Becca Hambledon. USA Curling Chair of the Board, Brett Jackson here. Brett, so many people
okay.
went into making this tournament a success and making it the best national championship possible.
Yep.
I know you
Yep.
have some thank yous you'd like to throw out
Dig
now.
that, dig.
Yeah, sure. It does, as you said, it takes a village to make these things work. Not just today, but throughout the year. I really want to thank all the board members, all of us are volunteers, for putting the time and effort in to make this organization great. All the volunteers who officiate, who instruct around the country. But this weekend, especially, we would like to thank the folks at the Traverse City Curling Club and neighboring curling clubs. There's people here volunteering from Detroit, from Midland, Lewiston, Kalamazoo. All have made this event fantastic. But the folks in Traverse City have really welcomed curling with open arms, have made the athletes feel really special. They've said that to me over and over again. I know, Tyler, that they've tried to make you feel special too, making sure that you get what you need to be successful and productive here in the booth. But truly, Traverse City's rolled out the red carpet for us, and we just can't thank them enough. And what a fantastic facility they've been able to put together here. It's just been an incredible week, and we'll be sad to leave, but I know that they've volunteered to host more national championships in the future, so we'll look forward to coming back.
Right, you know the way. Top 8.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Kim Rhyme for bringing me ice cream at the break. That's an MVP performance between her and
What'd you get?
30.
Lance Wheeler for bringing me a
I had it,
burrito
though.
this
Don't
morning,
kill it.
breakfast
Don't
burrito.
kill the line.
Okay.
It's not just any ice cream, it's Moomer's ice cream, which
It's
is
curl.
the
Go
best
ahead.
in the Traverse City area.
Whatever
Go
it
ahead.
is very good. I can tell you that. Got some peanut butter chocolate action going
Yeah,
here.
nationally renowned ice cream
Stop.
parlor.
Stop.
Matt Hamilton now throwing his intern freeze, ending up
You can't
short.
jump 'em.
What?
He can't jump him.
Okay.
Either turn.
What?
Never make
Still
them
in a
do that.
usable
No,
position.
I don't think it curls enough.
Pick ours.
Especially with
I mean,
that first Red
could've
Rock
ripped out of
thrown
that,
being
send
so
that
far
back.
off,
Or just straight double
just
peel.
biting the forefoot.
I still don't mind the double peel.
Okay, why don't you hold broom, out
Okay.
turn.
This is the first time this game, Brett, that Dropkin's been able to play a run. We've seen a ton
Really
of
good if we
these
can just send it to
this
tick
week
the yellow,
from
and
Korey
send it back.
to clear things up and try to play a more
Okay, is
simple
that what you're
game.
trying?
3/4, 2/3.
A lot of times they've had
Yeah.
a lead when they've
Okay.
done it, but now trying to
last.
attack with the 1-point lead, clear the center up, move some stones around, and see if they can turn it into a 2 or a 3.
Yep.
It's interesting to see the different styles of play. Your friend John Schuster seems to, if he has hammer, wants to call for the power play right out of the break, change the game up. Korey obviously with the hammer this time, choosing to just peel things apart, keep it open, and try to make it the easiest they can to score one, even without the power play.
Coach Kathy O on the warmer end of the sheet. There's some drafts on the far end that we've seen some very chilly coaches.
I
added.
Okay.
So that would
2.
be Coach Ann Swisshelm's position for this game. I'm
more
sure
than
Annie's
2.
got her electric blanket
No
all
question
bundled up.
about that.
Getting better.
Whatever the highest tech
straight.
version is
I don't
of
wanna
how to
go.
stay warm,
Okay.
Ann has it.
Well then.
In spades.
Yes, a backup as well. Sure. Hubby Sean Silver is watching.
I
How
don't know
you
if it's
doing,
there.
Silky?
How
Do you
much do you
think it's
have?
there?
Like half?
There is Kathy
Sorry?
O.
Do you have like half?
Yeah, I've got
Scotty's
about
champ
half,
in her
maybe a
own
thick
right.
half.
Yeah.
Do you think it's there?
Maybe not.
Love
you
spending
could
time
maybe
with
make
Kathy
it just
on
to
the
freeze
road.
it here.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
even if
people
it's
to
just short, we tap it so we have the slash. It's not
Right.
bad.
just chat with,
Like back,
talk curling,
top 4 T-line weight.
talk not
Yep.
curling.
A little less.
Yeah.
Same goes for Annie as well. Two of the best.
Whoa. Where?
Weight's good.
Got a curl. Always curl.
T-line.
Intern
Curl.
draw for Corey Dropkin.
Gotta curl it.
Trying to tap
Okay.
this
Gotta curl.
red stone
Come on,
up
let
to
that thing sit now, though.
rock on the button.
Bite. Bite, 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 bite.
Okay.
Pretty good.
After playing the peel,
Oh, my first.
obviously
oh,
thought since it was half open that they'd take a chance
Okay.
at trying to tap it up. I'm actually kind of surprised he did just want to keep it open, but clearly they saw a chance to go and be the aggressor.
Yeah, I think so.
There it is,
If we
Annie,
guard,
all
what do they do?
bundled as we said.
I mean, our
Run
yellow's not
something.
going
Yeah, I
in.
guess it's not that great. We could guard it.
We are 1 right now.
Right. And if they smash the outside of this red, what they can see, they might be able to get 2. Right? Right?
They have a piece of it?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
piece.
You
Our
can tell.
semifinal matchup
Well, I mean, the double is
this
basically
morning, we saw
second point.
Geving and Schuster use their power play right out of the
if I
gates on
don't
the
throw it
fifth end
perfect, it's
after the
not
break,
good.
which
And I think it's
common for that
possible to
team.
plug it onto our
more
yellow.
common on tour
Then let's guard it.
and in championship level mixed doubles to see it saved until the last 3 ends. Neither team has used their power play yet. Usually if you see it used that early, Brett, it's a momentum
Just
changer.
cleaning.
Right.
Neither team really needs
light
that at
clean.
this point. Both teams are playing well. I think if you're Matt and Becca,
Yeah, you
you
can have
feel
it
like
clean
you
now.
could easily be ahead in this game.
Oh,
But
oh,
again,
oh, I do.
Corey Thiesse with a couple of fantastic last rock shots to get her team out of jail.
Is it next to that
Little
one?
Neo in the
Little bump.
Matrix, dodging back and forth, bullets
That's
whizzing
pretty good.
by. But that's what the great teams do. That guard for Matt nestles up against that other guard.
For those that were looking for a scoring update from the bronze medal game, right
I've got
before the
it.
break
I've
ended,
got a
I
piece
took
of
a look.
it.
Okay, do you like it?
Yeah,
Schuster
like 10.
Geving had
Sure.
scored 1 point in each of the 4
Pro
first
side
ends of
guard.
the game.
Right.
And so
Be a
Ben
little
and Taylor
more.
are looking to put their first points on the board, and hopefully they can do that after the break.
Soft weight, out turn,
Close.
hit
Whoa.
from Corey.
Whoa! Straight! Straight! Hard! 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 Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh,
Squeaks
sorry.
by,
Oh.
still going
That's okay.
backwards, but does get shot rock.
Jeez.
Good line call.
Okay.
Not a bad result.
I think it
Got
walks
it out
in enough.
there.
You
Should
can
note
tap
too,
that.
didn't really see
Okay.
a miss this way, but John Landsteiner's usually faster after the break, and these teams, I think, made that adjustment. Of course, I have to remind John, he always forgets.
Head to 8.
Well, Steiner thought I was going to forget too, but just waiting to see if somebody'd miss one deep.
Okay.
But these two teams in the national final for a reason. They don't make mistakes like Steiner.
Not today, my friend.
Pretty close
Loves
It's
there.
good
John.
for the tap.
Okay, well then. Whoa!
Play it tight.
It's hanging.
Okay?
Out
like the
turn,
weight.
come around
Whoa,
draw
back
for
row.
Becca
Back
Hamilton.
tee.
Whoa!
Their final
coming
stone
down.
of this
Straight!
fifth end.
Straight! Straight! Straight!
Really turning now, but line's
Curling
good.
now! Curling now! Go, go, go! Hard!
Perfect
Hard!
line.
It's
Keep
really
going,
great.
man! Keep going!
Well, that's a great
Good
shot
job,
from
Becca.
Becca. Well done. Probably the best
Shoot.
they can do to not
It came down.
give a
Well,
shot
it's
for
hard
more
because
than
it needed to curl.
2.
Like a
It'd
third
be a
of
difficult
12.
draw for
Yeah.
a second point, but
And I think
It
you
is
throw
there.
like a 15.
Yeah, they
15
do have
to 15
backing.
Three.
Yeah.
I think if they do get to nose,
15.
they will be sitting 2.
it's
Or scoring 2 for the
so
for the end.
difficult
Yeah, I
to
agree.
sweep those two, Brett, with how straight they've been running, not wanting to bruise it, and they wanted to tap that stone if they could, but
Put close, I'll get
Yeah,
it.
they just need to tap it a couple inches in order for yellow to sit shot.
I like it.
Close.
How's line?
Line's good.
Okay, waits.
Wait
close.
only right now.
Don't need to.
Okay, stay close.
Just line.
The line's okay.
this intern draw
Line's
is
okay.
4, second point.
Wait's great.
Whoa,
Starting to turn now.
whoa,
Gotta curl.
Still needs to go.
curl. Whoa,
Will
close.
curl enough.
Oh, what a
Perfect
shot.
line.
Nice shot.
Oh, is that good? Corey
That thing
Thiesse,
really went there at the end.
another last shot make.
2 red.
Stack up 2 more. And now a 5-2 lead for Thiesse and Dropkin after 5 ends in this national championship game. Bronze medal game on sheet C. Geving and Schuster leading now 4-2 over Anderson and Richardson after a deuce in the 5th end for Taylor and Ben to get back in that game. Again, our feature game. Thiesse and Dropkin,
Yeah, might be
5-2
hair
lead
straighter.
over
Yeah.
Matt and Becca Hamilton. Now playing our 6th end. And Matt and Becca really needing a 2 or more
A little heavy.
in this 6th, going with their power play.
Close.
Heavy.
Yep.
Thiesse
Whoa.
playing the
Heavy.
tick shot on the
Whoa.
corner guard.
Close.
Heavy.
Whoa.
Made a ton of these this week too.
Whoa, curl, curl.
And yet another one from Thiesse.
Yeah, I was only half
shot,
joking
Korey.
with someone earlier in the week where I said, you know, so many of these are made. You know, they're going to figure out how to
Well, you
outlaw
maybe
them
put
at some point.
one back.
because, every team
Well-
this week has been so proficient at that particular shot. It's really impressive.
Freeze here is pretty good. They probably try and freeze this one. We have a chance to re-guard if we want. But Corey's going to want to smash something as soon as possible. Better than most.
I don't think he's wrong on
Whatever
that.
you like. I'm cool with the corner. I'm cool with the freeze.
Can you pick one?
The thing is, if you throw the guard here and they have to throw the corner, like the freeze, and it's good, and then we've guarded their freeze. So I think it's that one. You can always come around it if you angle it.
So after that conversation, Matt's saying that if they throw the guard, you're forcing Thiesse and Dropkin into playing the freeze, and if they make it, now you've guarded their
Where is
freeze.
it?
It's close.
So they're playing the
Whoa.
come around draw instead.
Whoa.
And the key here is
go around
in the
it?
rules of mixed doubles.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
already. Whoa.
hit a rock out of play until the 5th rock is thrown. And so that's why,
Keep going.
Third thrown stone, but 5th rock in play. for the,
right,
yes.
5th rock in play.
Yeah.
And but that's why they would be forced to freeze as
Yeah.
opposed to being able to hit
Just
something
back
out.
12.
Yep.
Give me hair more. A little more.
So this is
Good.
that final stone thrown before you can remove stones from play. Dropkin playing the freeze on the rock on the outside.
Close.
I like it.
Okay. Stay close.
Back line.
Close.
Half a rock.
Yep. Yep.
Don't want to. Half a rock.
Yes.
Needs to be a little thin. They
Looks
can't
a
take it out of
little
play.
heavy.
Maybe in the dead zone.
Oh, so close.
Oh, it does go through, so
it.
that rock will
Run
go
it
back in
into
play.
that one.
Yeah, go for it. Well, this was on.
Not even close.
Yep, it's all good.
And while they're
sorry,
replacing
Corey.
It was good in
stones,
theory,
Brett,
but
thank
totally-
you to the curling stadium crew here too for all the work they've
trying to
done
decide, is it
over the
this?
course of the week and over the previous
Just sit
men's
even?
and women's national championships.
Here?
I don't hate that. You like that?
It's a long grind for these guys back here. Mr. Benton, Mr. McCusker, Mr. Gertz.
Probably.
Well, and you, frankly.
Corner that right.
It's
Yeah,
a lot
but I
to-
get the
it's a-
easy part. I
it's a
just
lot
have to talk. These
it's a
guys
lot
actually have
talk
to know
through
things and
this-
figure out how to run them.
Yeah, it's a lot to talk through this many games, Tyler. But yeah, no, the curling stadium crew's been great. We've heard nothing but good things about it
I don't think I want to take
from the
much less than
fans,
that.
and so we're
wanna
just so
keep it on the
thankful that we could bring every game on every sheet for both the men's and women's and the mixed doubles national championships to the masses.
Well then.
Very happy
Don't mind
to
it, Matt.
announce that I will be joining the curling stadium crew once again for the
Yep.
Junior National Championships in Eau Claire,
For weight, I
Wisconsin
think.
at the end of March. Thrilled to
Curl.
do another national championship event with Curling Stadium
Whoa.
and USA Curling.
Whoa!
Wait for weight.
Excited talking to Mike Poplinski, helping run that event in Eau Claire, coaching a team as well. Mike's going to be a really busy man there, but we will have
Hi.
games all week long for you again with commentary. Really looking forward to that event.
Certainly there to get
Yes.
3 of them.
Mine.
I can say the
didn't.
folks in Eau Claire are really
Nice to
excited to
hear.
have that
Okay.
event. They're
Think it'll
thrilled
just kinda
to
stay
be
right where
bringing
you throw
that.
it.
Especially because I think that, you know, one of the teams is a hometown team. It's always great to have kids playing in their home venue, have the fans, all their friends there. It should be a great event for them.
So as Matt predicted, Dropkin looking to blow up a few stones. Trying to clear these 2 yellows. Outturn side of the sheet.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
No chance I would have been able to catch up to that stone as Corey did, and just right on the
Nice catch,
nose.
Corey.
Here for backup.
my other thought.
Makes it hard to get that red out later. I don't hate it.
3 definitely in the picture
thinking,
now
like,
for Matt and Becca.
We put it there.
I'm just worried if we draw around,
He's got to run.
well, if we're heavy, they could just freeze us and then we finish the end. They probably never do. But if you go around, they've got both ways at it, right? You go around this way, they can go like this, and you go around this way, they can go like that.
I know. So I was wondering if we could hit something and roll. But I don't think we can.
Around 8 minutes and counting
the
for
one
the
that you just
Hamiltons
touched with the
remaining
pass and,
on
like,
their
roll
clock.
further
22 minutes of
over? I don't
thinking
know.
time at the
That's
start
not
of the
bad.
game.
I mean, it's a tough shot, but it's got to be made.
What kind of way do you think?
Actually,
try it. Hack.
whether they draw this behind all those staggered rocks in the front of the house or do this freeze, the
Hack?
concern that Matt has about Cory and Korey being able to draw around all of it and get them out of the end is actually there either way. So there's not necessarily
Trying to get
a
to
get
the
out of jail
side
call
here.
Shot, Matt.
Rolls under.
I
That
didn't
might
roll
be-
enough.
That's really,
really
close.
close.
If that
I
run
don't know if
catches
it rolled enough or
both.
not.
I think just hit this right here.
Okay, think it catches it?
It might.
If that rolls another 3 inches, there's no chance of getting more than 1 with the run back.
Edge of rock.
Well, he's going to throw it as hard as he can and try to find out if it catches it.
This is going to be interesting.
He's looking to hit on the right side of the red rock as we're seeing
Basically like
it.
a third or
I don't
less.
think
Yeah.
Corey's even sure if it catches, but they don't have much choice but to play it. I'm just going to hope that they catch it
Hair last.
thin enough that the yellows make contact with each other on this run back. Dropkin playing the out turn.
Yep.
Looking to hit maybe
Whoa,
a third,
yep.
half.
Thanks.
It does go by. Actually rolls
Okay.
in front of the other yellow too, so that double is
He
accessible.
wants to throw the double. I think it's tapped to like here and try and make the double super tough.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to move these if you can. Try not to set up a double
It's
with the
Corey's
rock
up,
you're
though.
throwing now and the one you're bumping.
The thing is, if we leave them that double, they're going to stick and be under the corner.
Yeah. I'm
You
fine
see
doing
the
what you
fans in
called.
the VIP section
I kind of like the
on
same
the
turn.
ice.
I just
Packed
threw.
bleachers behind the glass as well.
This turn.
Yeah, the out turn.
Okay. What kind of weight?
Just like back line.
Okay. So you think you threw just
Same spot.
Out turn tap.
a little hot.
Matt
Space.
Hamilton.
Okay. Oh,
Rock
mine's
placement's
okay.
so important
Okay,
right
just
now.
through.
Yeah, trying to spread these out.
Yep.
Keep them as
Hard!
far apart from each other as possible.
Hard, hard,
limit
hard!
the ability for Korey
Hurry!
to throw a double.
Shooter on shooter.
Want to stay on the high side a little if they can.
Ay, ay, ay. Space.
I think that's
No,
too
just
bad.
through.
Matt's not happy, but
Okay.
it does leave
I like
the
that.
That's my
the
thought.
same double that they were worried about.
You wanna-
Otherwise, we
Otherwise, you can play this.
Heavy.
this double.
I thought you said it was more.
I thought it was just through.
I,
It came down,
yeah.
not touching it.
Yeah, whichever one you like.
If they
I
make
see.
the double on the 2
I don't mind
yellows
this one.
in the
Got it.
center,
This.
the other one is buried.
Whatever you see, they're both good. Either way, they're gonna be sitting one after.
Right. Yeah.
Pick and choose.
Thinking intern for this?
You can throw whichever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not. It
Like,
doesn't
you can
really
throw
matter which
firm
they
and
choose,
just roll
Brett.
into it
It's just a
also.
matter
Sure.
which one you feel like you're going
I
to
like
make.
that.
Okay. It's like right here.
Yep.
Thin half, like half a rock.
Okay.
The good thing with playing this one,
just thinner.
playing it thin to the
Yep.
one on the opposite side of the house, is if you do hit a little thick, it might roll into shot
Right here,
rock,
Korey.
out counting the one that's underneath the
Yeah, second shot you're talking about.
guard. Yeah, it might
Yep.
roll into second shot to outcount the stone on the opposite
What are
side
you
of the
thinking for
12 foot.
I think I'll curl a little
Whether
bit,
they
not
get a
much.
single or a double,
Are you thinking
Beck is
out
going to
turn?
have an open draw to the
Out
4 foot
Okay.
to
Out
get
turn,
another
half,
point.
Just thinner than half a rock. Just
Now, there
inside
will
Just
be
a
a
matter if
shot
it's
for
2 or 3.
regardless
Yep.
of what they do.
Just a question if
Those are
it's
just
2 or
a hair
3.
less.
She's made them all game long so far. Thiesse, one more attempt to try
Nope, nope,
hit and
nope.
roll
Up rock.
across.
Nope.
A little positive on the release on that one.
Straight. No, it's past it.
What?
It's just going to be on the nose.
She was in
So it will be a
between,
draw
just
for
sure.
3. Matt and Becca, power play. Already is locked in at 2 for them.
Called the other double right over.
They're just looking for a full 8 foot to
Alrighty.
get that third point.
Okay.
410.
Yep.
I do red rock.
I mean, you can go all the way to our
410.
Power play, yeah.
Which turn do you want to throw your
I've been throwing that in turn.
Yeah.
Final stone, 6th end. Becca Hamlin, in-turn draw, trying to tie this game up.
Go a little bit. What do you think? Whoa, careful.
Just needs to
close.
touch the 8 foot.
I think I can hurt it.
This line glides plenty. Shouldn't be an issue for getting it there.
I will not.
Yeah, as you talked earlier, you really want to consistently put this on the tee line.
Shot, Becca.
And right to the lid. So Becca will keep that weight in her pocket too.
Yep.
That 3-point end ties things up. 5-5 after 6 ends of play in this national championship game.
Center guard. I'm going after.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
Bronze medal game on sheet C. Still see that 4-2 score for Geving and Schuster leading Anderson and Richardson. Geving and Schuster have hammer
This one didn't play.
in the 6th end of play.
We're just going to go to 3s.
And our feature sheet now 5-5 after the Hamiltons able to convert their power play into a 3-point end. So for Thiesse and Dropkin,
7.
I think you gotta go a little bit.
power
I don't
play in
think
their
so.
own right.
Mine only.
Okay, line's fine.
Mine only.
Whoa, whoa, off.
And
off,
Brett
off.
just trying to get a
Get
minimum of 2 now
No.
for Thiesse and
Careful.
Dropkin.
Whoa. It looks hot.
Yeah, they want to
Close.
maximize the power play for
Close.
sure.
Nope.
They'd originally talked during the break about throwing a center guard and trying to go right after
Shot back. Good
Cory
start.
and Korey, but obviously electing the more conservative approach, drawing to that
You're
rock on
freezing
the
their
side
yellow?
of the
Yeah.
It
I had
just,
a
it just
14.
spun
8
off
foot
ours.
/ 12 foot,
I had a 14
the
7.
pre-placed rock
Where do you wanna
that's
take?
just
Like
sitting
this
right above
inside?
the tee line over there.
I was thinking like center line.
Okay,
You were thinking less?
I like that. That was a 14-7 on hers.
Yeah, the center guard obviously would be the more aggressive play,
it.
trying to
Mine's nice.
set up a steal or at
Mine's
least a
good.
force.
Stay close.
But changed their minds and
Mine's
decided
good.
they're
Stop
Close.
it.
going to try to play defensively
Yep.
by trying to
Stop
freeze
it.
first.
Mine's good. Yep, stay on it. Yep. Yep.
Dropkin trying to hold the line on this one
go.
besides carry it. Over curls,
Okay,
just a touch.
it's fine, Corey.
Yellow still shot rock now.
Good sweep.
The house.
Don't hate splitting the house.
That's the force. I mean, that's how you set it up.
Okay, I just hate having reds in there, but
I mean, it's not like we can move them. There's nothing we can do with them.
Yeah, that top
Right.
red that Korey just threw,
And
sitting
they
right
probably
between
can throw
the
guard.
yellow
He
and the
tries
red
to
rocks,
double
it
peel,
ain't going
and then
anywhere.
we're forcing against
so
no guard, so I think we just
Matt
split the
wanting
house for
to
now.
split the house and hopefully over the course of the next 8 rocks thrown,
409.
Yes,
limit
Andy.
Korey and Korey to just
Always
1
curl.
point.
I'd love to be backside of tee.
Playing the out-turn draw. Trying to get even up with their number 1 counter.
Yep.
Even deep isn't bad.
Whoa, whoa.
So back
Whoa.
8 foot at the most.
Yep.
As long as they stay
You're
shot.
good, you're good, you're good.
Good shot
go, man.
there.
That's fine.
Most important thing on that shot, Brett, was to be shot rock so that you force Thiesse and Dropkin to play to that stone at some point. And now when they're chasing on this side of the sheet, it's going after the number 2 counter,
Close.
not the number 1.
Yep. Where?
Back line.
Yep.
Trying to chip this stone,
Hard.
get by their own.
Hard. Hard.
Curling hard on this line. It's going to over curl onto the red, but does open that stone up at the least. Sits in the back of the 8 foot.
This way.
Second count. Not a bad result.
No, not at all.
Like to
It
move the yellow.
unlocks, it makes that yellow a little more accessible if they want to try it again. And it's probably not too much undercover, so Korey may even be able to use it, come off, and get a double in some other part of the house. Or hit and roll behind something that has to give it back.
10, 10.
Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
I think they're trying to roll just a little, yeah, just a little bit.
Like this.
Yeah.
Or even just this.
Right.
And roll there.
Okay. Which one?
I like the roll, but with enough weight that if we hit it thin,
I will make a bold
might be able to
prediction
kick
that
it.
the house doesn't
Okay.
look anything like this
10,
in those 3 rocks.
10, 10, 5.
Turning and throwing.
I like the
Yeah,
out
agreed.
turn.
Yep.
You need to be pretty straight here.
I don't think it'll do a ton.
Okay.
They want to regain momentum and make the Hamiltons make the difficult shot in the end instead of a shot like this, which this type of hit and roll to freeze is pretty difficult.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Close. Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
No. Simmer.
Good throw. Do you want to sweep and play like board, or do you want me to sweep?
Um,
I'm fine with either.
At least it gets a little risky for them.
Yeah.
I can sweep.
I don't mind if they roll right on top of the yellow. What they don't want to do is create a pocket somewhere in the back of the 8 foot for Korey and Korey to draw to. So either long roll, which is what they called, or just a tiny short roll sitting right in front of their other yellow.
Whoa. Yep.
Easy board.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hurry. Stay on it, Matt. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yep, yep. Any roll you got. Any roll you got.
Yep.
Like that.
Roll in a little roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
10.
9-5. 9-5.
Good spot there from Matt. Rolls to a spot where, in order to clear both, they'd have to roll out. But likely that they're just going to try to roll to
Think they
half
do much?
buried,
I don't
if
think
they
so.
can,
The hair last then.
under those pile of
Last.
stones on the side of the house. Tension building in the club.
Easy. Oh,
This
close.
national championship
Yep.
on the line.
Yep.
Dropkin
Whoa.
playing
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
out turn, trying to roll away.
Fight.
Needs to sit to be shot. Rolls just too far. That is so close to perfect.
Sorry,
And that will allow Matt and Becca
I aimed edge of 4.
throw a draw to
I'll do
split the
that.
house.
They definitely want to put this one on the tee line. They don't want to put it either above, giving a double across the house to that yellow that's on the right, or they don't want to put it behind, where if they hit the yellow rock on the right, they'd be able to get the one that they're throwing right now on the left-hand side.
Even up would be the attempt for Becca Hamilton. T-line would be perfect. Very important draw here.
Hard.
Matt
You judge
thinks
it.
needs
Hard.
to go early.
Hurry.
Important that Matt,
Hurry, Matt.
gets this to fully,
Hard.
no matter what.
Want me to go?
Yep, go ahead. Come on.
Yeah, this really does need to go. Has to get at least shot.
Come on, Beck, go.
Clock still gliding.
Hurry, Matt.
Don't want to leave it double either.
Never off. Keep going. Keep going.
Can they get it to even?
Further. Further. Shoot.
Hoy.
Stops short.
I think you make this.
Looks like it's just far enough to get shot,
Sorry,
but there
if you
is a
just do
double.
this, it's fine.
Right.
And the shot shape is
Yep.
perfect
Right here?
to hit
Yep.
that rock through
Like
the
a thin
hole
quarter.
Right.
for a possible 4.
You want to just throw your out
Here?
turn?
Yeah,
Corey
How much
Thiesse's out turn, up weight.
Throw
This
normal
is
or firm?
Well,
one of
I
her
was thinking
best
firm.
shots, too.
Firm's good.
There's a buzz in the arena right now. They see what we
Make it
see.
good, Corey. You got this.
This very likely would be to win the national
Deep breath and then
championship if they are able to execute for 4. Really thin, quarter of a stone, but
Quarter to
if
thin
it does
quarter.
roll into that red, it's
just get
probably
one
shot
aside.
rock
Yep.
still.
I like to see
Firm?
Corey taking
Yeah,
her
she didn't
time,
get to do much,
going
right?
through her pre-shot routine,
You got it.
and dialing
Very
this
good.
shot in, as opposed to, getting excited that you've got this opportunity and then maybe overthrowing it or doing something technical.
Whoa!
Final stone,
Whoa!
7th end.
Girl!
Need a quarter rock
Hard!
for the
girl!
double.
Hard!
Oh, no.
They over curl.
Go!
Will it go through? Oh, it over curled. It was too thick. And ends up just being 1. They had the shot made,
Ah, shoot.
hit it too thick.
Try.
So it's just a single. For Thiesse and Dropkin, they lead 6-5 after 7 ends. And in the middle of all this tension in the championship game, USA Curling would like to take this moment to thank the curling community for supporting the sport and the national organization, whether it's through your membership, donations, or volunteer hours that help our game grow. Your support makes many of our efforts possible, whether it's the webcast coverage you're enjoying right now, the Our House content platform, certification programs for instructors and officials, or the Athlete Outreach Initiative. On behalf of USA Curling, thank you for all that you do. Bronze medal game on sheet C. Geving and Schuster out to a 7-2 lead in the 7th end. Looking to lock up not just the bronze medal, but their spot in the Olympic trials and the gold medal matchup. Thiesse and Dropkin an eyelash away from 4 in the 7th, but only get a single. They lead 6-5, and this will be the first time this week, Brett, that this team has played an 8th end in any game. A remarkable achievement. Let's see if they can finish
Got a little room
the
right now.
undefeated run off.
Got a little room. Easy.
Flip side,
Easy. You got lots
Matt
of room.
and Becca Hamilton, former national
Gotta curl.
champions in their
Top-
own right,
top
former
team.
Olympic
Still needs
team.
to curl. I'm
Matt
doing
looking to
good.
get his return trip to Östersund,
Gotta
Sweden
curl still.
for the World Championships.
Always curl. Always
Both teams
curl.
will be wonderful representatives for the United States,
go, go, go,
regardless of the winner. A great shot from Thiesse to start off this
Like
8th
this way or
end.
what way?
I mean, we got to get to nose her slightly
Going
low.
back to that last shot of the last end,
Okay.
actually Corey threw fantastic weight at the shot. It wasn't too much. If you would have thrown like a normal weight, it would have spun up and potentially would have steal of one. But instead,
Line's
nice
good.
control weight shot, Korey was
Whoa.
able to sweep it.
Don't
Just
kill it. Don't kill
Close.
it.
missed the
Whoa,
call
whoa,
just
whoa, whoa.
It's close.
Okay,
by
stay
the
close.
slimmest of
I
margins.
think I gotta go touch.
Okay, go then.
But overall,
if you
really
have to.
well executed.
I don't.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Becca Hamlin's out turn freeze also perfectly thrown.
Oh, there you are.
Great.
That's a big make for Becca.
Try to give you a little more
Both
life
teams
than that.
executing well in this pressure-packed 8th end. Cory Dropkin following on the same path, out turn side.
Mine's good.
I like it.
Okay, you got a little room.
Okay.
Still going backwards a little
Top
bit
four.
on line. Needs to come
Oh.
up.
Needs to curl.
Really needs to curl now.
Curl, sweet. Curl, sweetheart.
Curl.
It's just going to chip off that yellow stone and
Okay.
spill to the open. So now a chance for
I like the way I'm throwing that.
Matt to lock one on the top
Are
of
you
the
going the way
button.
we're going?
I'm gonna go the same turn.
Okay.
And there's this palpable
He's
roller
gonna go right to
coaster
the
of
yellow.
buzz and then silence in the club right now, where
Ends up in
the
cross.
patrons, whether they understand the sport or not, they can sense the tension in each moment. And right now, there's a hush in the club as we come down to these final few shots
Okay, I like the way.
of the
I like
8th
the
end.
line.
I'm just
Don't
cleaning.
kill it. Just don't kill it.
Top 4.
Don't kill it.
Yeah, we
It's
just had a
nice.
picture of the
probably
table
curled.
that has the medals and
If
the
anything.
trophies on it. Anytime that's out there, the level of tension is always going to be heightened.
Hamilton with the out turn,
Whoa!
looking to just chip off that red stone onto their own.
Good throw.
Good angles for Matt and Becca. Both yellow
Tap it.
stones
I almost feel like we gotta peel it.
on the
Okay.
T line, and top
So try to get
4
those two
are
yellows
angled
out of
onto
there.
red
Okay.
stones.
Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. Just outside edge.
Yeah.
I think this is correct now from Dropkin. They need to get these moving regardless of if they're still shot afterwards. You have to unlock these stones, give yourself a chance with your last 2 to try to hold your opponent to a single or find a steal. Out turn, peel weight from Dropkin. See how many of these he can get moving.
Hard! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay.
That's not a bad result at all.
Going out.
Those yellows go flying out there.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he threw it hard.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
We'll have to
He
take
thought
a-
he was maybe a little bit tighter to the guard, which obviously Korey called him off.
Take
Really
a
good
look at
shot.
the clocks here too and see where both teams are at. You see
Somewhere
Matt
right.
and Becca moving quickly, Cory and Korey down to 1:19. 3:20.
Both teams do have a timeout available, Tyler, so that'll help.
22.
I added pretty good.
Yep. I think the weight's pretty good. Top
Easy.
4.
Easy.
Out turn freeze again
Wait,
for
Sarah.
Hamilton.
Yep.
Clean. Clean.
Little tighter line than the last one. This should curl.
Yup!
There it goes.
Hard, Becca, go!
Still by the guard.
Whoa!
Don't want to tap this too far. You want these as close to each other as possible. Really good shot. And you may see
I think
Dropkin
so.
take a run at the
Okay.
run.
Let's make it.
Okay.
This might be the shot right now. He does have enough that can clear both. And this is the shot he needs to make right now. May not get another chance at it. His final stone. Hit what you can see. Both yellows will go out. Extra second in the hack. You see that deep breath in his normal routine. Good clean throw.
Close. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Guard.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, it went backwards.
I got it.
Will the yellow go out? What a shot from Dropkin. Does it go?
Behind her.
Shot. Is it not out?
Want to hit that then? Okay.
Ooh, man, we can't tell from that angle if that stone is out or not. It looked like it was spinning its way out and kind of just stopped at the end.
Just Just hanging.
Close.
So they think it's still on.
Good call.
Wow,
Okay.
game of inches,
side.
not even that.
Weight with that hack weight before.
I want more.
Matt and Becca going to hit,
Or what?
roll over to the side, make sure the forefoot's wide open. So even if Korey Thiesse sinks something behind the guard, they can try to dig it out and win a national championship.
Stick around and avoid the backing for Hamilton.
Whoa.
Control.
Like to roll out wide,
Whoa! Yep!
not leave it
Hard!
double.
Anything on the roll. Okay.
Now there will be a double
Shoot.
for Thiesse. By the reactions of the players, I think they think the rock
I'm a
is
chicken.
in. We'll listen in and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close.
It's either double or
Matter to me.
go
or
top
make the roll.
forefoot.
Okay.
What do you like, Cor?
I don't really care.
We've been having a tough time burying. You basically,
Yeah, I just haven't thrown that at all. I
We
would
did-
throw the out turn
we-
if I did it. And
we did throw this 2 ends ago when you tried the double and you nosed it.
Yeah.
If you like that, I'll buy in. Otherwise, you want to draw?
I'm okay with the draw. What do you guys like?
If you like the draw, let's make the draw.
You like the draw? Okay.
Like right
Fascinating decision here for
here? Out turn,
Thiesse.
turn.
This is not a right or wrong situation, Brett.
Where
This
have
is
you been
which
giving
one
for
do you
us?
feel
Probably
comfortable
was about
throwing.
here on that one. I
Okay.
was trying to give edge.
She
so
feels
I think
good about the draw.
Edge
is-
to
you like
her
that?
Need
side.
to bury this,
Yeah.
and even if this is made
Yeah,
perfectly,
definitely
there's a
not
run
more
back
than
for Matt and Beck. It would be red, and
Yeah.
it doesn't need to be all the way to the button.
Plenty of time.
Best
You got
spot's
30
probably
seconds.
top 4, because there's also an in-off that yellow stone too, even if it's your own. If they believe that rock is biting in the back, so Thiesse had the option between the double
Right.
or the draw,
15?
has elected to play the
15-3.
draw.
15
Need to
15.
bury now.
Okay.
You got it,
Yeah, I
Cor.
think
You're good. I'll
The
get it to
reason
nice
why
spot.
Kathy really prefers the coach.
Final stone. Out turn
Like it?
draw
Okay,
for
mine's
Little heavy,
Thiesse.
maybe.
Mine's good.
Okay.
Where?
We saw 13
Top 4.
seconds left on their clock
Close
before she threw
or
that.
Curl.
Line looks good.
Mine's
This
really
should
good.
curl on this line.
Where?
Line looks really good.
Close.
Curl it.
Bury as
Now
much
it's a
of this
matter
as
of-
you
Where?
can.
Curl it.
Try to keep it above the tee line.
Hard.
Ooh, easy
Whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa.
Bite.
Whoa.
Bite.
Ooh, actually comes out the other
Gotta come
side a
this
little
way.
bit.
Go play tight to this. Halfway.
Back line.
Good
back up.
jam
You
on
only
that
got to
back
move it out of the
stone,
8
too.
foot. Or out of the 4 foot. To here.
Where do you like the broom for back line?
They're just playing back line, so jam won't matter.
Yep.
Maybe a quarter of the stone showing. TC couldn't have thrown it any better. It's just a matter
don't
of trying
need
to
to kill
figure
it.
out exactly how much to sweep it to
I like
bury.
that nice back line weight.
But Becca Hamilton does have a back house weight
I think it's edge of 4.
tap for the win. Needs to get the rock out of the 8 foot. Even just full 8 foot would be very close. So this shot
That back line.
for the national championship
Back line.
and a trip to Östersund, Sweden.
All there.
Okay, careful. Get to the other side.
All there, the call from Matt.
Yep.
Line's very
Whoa.
close.
Whoa. Curl it. Whoa. Curl it. Curl it.
Needs to get up a little bit. Needs to curl. Will that red
Hard, Matt.
go? Will the yellow stick rolls
shot,
out?
bud. Swing it. Yeah, you might as
But
well
yellow
swing it.
scores.
1 for sure.
Will it be a measurement
Will you
to
measure?
make sure that rock is in?
Measure this last one.
We're gonna have a biter stick measure for the national championship.
Yeah.
Not sure I've ever seen this in all my years of curling. Both teams seem to believe that rock is in.
Need a biter,
It's
right?
not super obvious, but it looks like it.
Matt, you need the biter.
Nope, the biter stick.
Well, very important to know if your rings are on before tournaments,
Fine.
Brett.
I
If
said
they're
measure, I
accurate,
screwed up.
maybe a national championship comes into play for it.
Wow, from this angle, it doesn't look like it's in, but
it's in.
there's a little bit of distortion when you have a camera right above the pin.
It's the blue.
Yeah, this is
pretty
the
sure it's
overhead
the
views for biters in particular.
I'm
Very
saying. That's what I
rarely
mean.
you
It's
can
like,
tell
it's
from
close.
looking over the top. So
A lot
this
of
biter
buzz.
stick
A lot of buzz in the crowd here, awaiting this one.
being spun. Don't touch the stone, please, yet.
You do it, Susan.
Head official Susie Sarnacki jumping in just to make sure this is done correctly. Moment of truth for the national championship. The rock is in the circles. Matt and Becca Hamilton have won the 2024 Mixed Doubles National Championship. They will go to Östersund, Sweden to represent the United States.
Oh my
in
God, I don't think I've slept
a
one night in my life for
heartbreaking
that one.
finish for Thiesse and Dropkin. Undefeated through the entire week. Defending world champions.
Let's go.
Didn't play an eighth end the entire tournament, and
What a week.
they come up an inch shy,
Come on.
at least of an extra end. And it has to just be a little moment of shock right now, Brett, with the way that game ended. I know I've never seen a finish like that. I've seen measurements for titles. I don't know if I've ever seen a biter stick for a point to win a championship.
I certainly haven't either, but both teams did think it was in, so there was a really good chance that it was. But still,
Just run it out.
amazing game.
I was
Really
kinda
back
thinking you
and
were just
forth.
being a nice
Great
guy.
shots by both teams. No one should feel like it was taken out of their hands, or that something critically went wrong. It was a great game.
Forever.
Tyler, I'm going to sign off. I think I got to go out there and get ready to present the medals. Thanks again
Thank you, Brett, for joining us
for
here.
you, to Curling Stadium, for putting all of these games on this week. And again, thanks to the Traverse City Curling Club and the Traverse City community for opening your doors to USA Curling and to this Mixed Doubles National Championship.
Thank you, Brett. Thanks for your help this week and for everything USA Curling has done for this event.
That's okay.
Good thing I got out.
Yeah, I mean,
Incredibly tense final, back and forth affair. Matt and Becca seem to have the upper hand for a good portion of this game. Cory Thiesse with a bunch of shots early to keep them in the matchup, and you see that bracket. Matt and Becca Hamlin coming through a tiebreaker after starting 1 and 2, running the table the rest of the way, and winning this national championship by virtue of their victory over the undefeated defending world champions, Cory Thiesse and Korey Dropkin. As we mentioned, they will move on to the World Championships to represent the United States in Östersund, Sweden. This is the first year of Olympic qualification points with the World Championships. So for whichever team goes in the next 2 years to the Worlds, the top 8 teams and the host country by points by virtue of finish at the Worlds can qualify their country for the Olympic Games in Cortina in Italy. If not in the top 8, an Olympic qualifier event is held to fill the last 2 spots in the 10-team field. Eileen Geving and John Schuster able to secure that 3rd trial spot with their victory over Ben Richardson and Taylor Anderson. So all 3 of those teams are 2 finalists, Schuster and Geving, will be in the Olympic trials in 2025. And just a fantastic tournament top to bottom. I'd like to thank the Traverse City community for everything they've done to help host this event. There you see event chair Scott Strauss, USA Curling CEO Dean Gemmel about to award the medals and the championship trophy. So for Curling Stadium, Tyler George signing off. Thank you so much for watching.
We're going to start the closing ceremonies here at the 2024 USA Curling Mixed Doubles Nationals. On my way out, I was just thinking it would be great if we could hold this event in an area where people were fun and the members were committed and the facility was great and it was scenic and everything else. You guys did an amazing job here. Thanks very much. A few people we need to thank. I want to thank the local ice crew here. We see these guys, some of them over there in their jackets. Paul Koss, Roger Smith, Rudy Fox, Big Fly, Gary Whitburn, John P. John Laney, and Jess Sauer. Thanks to all of you for working with our USA Curling crew and delivering a great service. And local officials, Stephen and Jennifer Trust. I don't know where they are, but they have a great last name. There's never been a better last name for an official than Trust, so we're happy to have you. It's just been great to see a facility and how the members here have gotten behind this event. I want to thank Kate Sturkin, Scott Strauss, certainly Lowell Grumman, and Kevin Byrne, and Don Pichet. Really a terrific job, and we couldn't be happier being here. And I want to thank all our competitors as well. I think we all owe the whole field, this whole last two games, a big round of applause for a terrific entertainment. We'll start with our bronze medalists, Team Schuster-Geving. Eileen Geving, John Schuster, and Coach Sarah Schuster. The 2024 USA Curling bronze medalists. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Next up, our silver medalists. After they get a photo, it's our silver medalists. Team Thiesse Dropkin. Cory Thiesse, Cory Dropkin, and Coach Kathy Over and Clapper. And finally, our gold medalists, the 2024 USA Curling Mixed Doubles National Champions, Team Hamilton. Matt Hamilton, and Coach Adrian Swisshelm. Christmas in Sweden at the end of April. Let's all get behind them as they head there. Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Traverse City. See you soon.